What's up guys, MikeCoco back here bringing guys a Legion of Heroes video on how to farm Judge Gear. Now, when you hit level 60 in this game, it's still quite hard to farm Judge Gear by yourself, so this is a strategy I used to get my Judge Gear. Now before you start this tutorial, I do recommend you guys have at least one set of Judgment Armor for one of your tanks, and maybe one or two Judgment weapons. So, join a guild, find a friend, and co-op tower, and just get those Judgment pieces first before you attempt this tutorial, or else you will die. Right now, my tanks are running a combination of SS Savior, S Savior, and Judgment at SS and S. So basically, this strategy involves using Adriel's summon as a meat shield, because the summon will draw aggro, and basically the mobs will attack the summon rather than attacking your heroes, which can save bandages, gold, and potential of your entire team dying. So her summon is directly relative to the staff used. So if Adriel has a Judgement Staff, then the summon will have a huge amount of HP, and a greater HP than if Adriel was using, let's say, a War God Staff. So I highly recommend getting a high-powered staff, as this will increase the summon's HP. Now, because your summon requires 300 Fury, you will need a single target Fury Thief, because Fury is quite hard to rack up in 6v6 battles, and if you can't get her summon up, you're pretty much screwed. So your number one priority is to get that summon up. Right now, you should be focusing on getting rid of the Hell Wasps and the Soldier Ants, because Hell Wasps have a 100% chance of delayed damage, and it will deal a lot of damage. As you will see, Yukio takes 4k damage, which is a huge amount. And that racks up. So you want to get rid of those Hell Wasps first, and then focus on the Soldier Ants, because they have a defense reduction ability, and the defense reduction is humongous, and it will destroy your heroes. If two of them come after come at one of your heroes, your tank will die, because the defense reduction is just too much for your tank to handle, and especially if they don't have Judgment Gear to begin with, then the defenses will not be high enough to sustain the attacks. So going on to your tanks, they should have some sort of purpose. Right now, Coli is my tank that also does a stunning roll. If you have Drake, even better, because he has a guaranteed stun chance. Coli does not, but he does have HP absorb ability, which can help for tanking. Nikki is my second Fury Thief, and she's also a tank, and Yukio is just a random tank. For mains, I really recommend using main Tome or Berserker. Sniper Gun does not work well because her Fury Thief ability doesn't work as well, since the mobs, when you attack these Soldier Ants, they usually don't gather up in columns, so the effect doesn't work as well. Berserker works quite well in combination with the Reina, because you can't rely on Berserker's heal alone, because these monsters will deal huge amounts of damage, so you will need to get that HP back up. Now, another strategy to use here is to use your friend's heroes. Right now, I'm using one of my friend's heroes. The Daphne has 4k damage, and that's before event boost. So event boost boosts that to like 8k, so it's just a huge amount of damage. So you definitely want to use your friend's heroes before attempting this. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what you want to do. You want to stun the boss, obviously, because you're gonna get wrecked if you don't. And just focus on getting rid of the Hell Wasps and the Soldier Ants. Now, the reason why this strategy works so well is because these mobs drop Judgment chests, as you saw before, and they also drop Judgment armor and weapons after they die, which is really helpful. So this is a relatively safe place to farm Judge Gear. Of course, you will need to manually, you pretty much can't auto it unless you have full Judgment Gear, and by that time you really shouldn't be focusing on Judgment Gear anyway. You should be focusing on Ascended Gear. But that's pretty much it to this tutorial. You just want to focus on getting the summon back up, because the summon is pretty much the only important thing in this strategy. The summon will draw huge amounts of aggro, and if it dies, it dies. You can just summon another one with no problem. It's not like a hero dying and your tanks won't die and you won't lose damage dealer. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial, guys. Peace.